Welcome back to Gizmo News. Let me ask you, how does getting a restaurant quality meal whenever you want without the work sound to you? If this sounds too good to be true, stick around and take a look at two new amazing kitchen gadgets designed to make high quality, healthy meals. But before we get started, if you like our presentation, help us out and hit the like button. And to make sure you don't miss any of our videos, be sure to smash the subscribe button too. We're a new channel and we really appreciate your help. Okay, let's get started. If you enjoy our videos, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. And be sure to turn on bell notifications so you don't miss any videos just like this one. Oh, and if you don't like the video, remember to hit the unlike button twice. Thanks! Suvi started out as a well-funded Kickstarter project that now is in its second version. So what exactly is a Suvi? Well, think of it as a countertop kitchen robot with the goal to help you save time and eat well. The Suvi is a Wi-Fi enabled appliance that is part refrigerator and part cooking unit. It cooks each meal's ingredient using chambers, creating what Suvi describes as a hands-free cooking experience. So at a high level, the Suvi makes dinner preparation simple. You just load your meal and using its simple interface tells Suvi when you want your dinner ready. And it's designed to cook complete, albeit light, meals for up to 4 adults. The second generation of the Suvi has reduced the number of cooking chambers from 4 down to 2. These 2 chambers will allow you to broil, steam, sous vide, slow cook, roast, and bake, so it'll cook some starches. The last 2, roasting and baking, are new to Suvi 2. You may have noticed we mentioned the Suvi 2 will cook some starches. Well, here's why we say that. The Suvi 2 version has removed its starch support and took it to a second optional starch cooker. Separating the design allows Suvi to include unique features in this separate cooker that focus on cooking starches. The Starch Cooker includes their patented auto-drain feature and can cook and rinse pasta, beans, rice, and other starchy foods. The Suvi Starch Cooker works in sync with your Suvi, so the meals come out at the same time. Now, since Suvi includes refrigeration, it will keep your food cool and then start cooking to complete the meal when you want it. This schedule ahead cook to cool function works with the Suvi in slow cook, reheat, and steam modes of the robot. When it's time to start cooking, Suvi uses precise temperature control to cook your meats with no risk of overcooking. And while it's cooking the main course, it can be gently steaming your vegetables. When it's time to eat, the broiling elements heat up and add a final sear to your meats or quickly roast your vegetables. If you're using bake, roast, or broil modes, you just press the appliance button to start and the cool to cook process will begin right then. The Suvi also includes a 25-minute rapid cook feature that allows you to load a frozen meal. Suvi will start by thawing your ingredients using heated water circulation. As soon as your ingredients are thawed, it will start roasting or steaming your meal. And just like the traditional schedule ahead or fast start meal preparation, it'll finish off with a broil just before it's time to serve. And of course, it comes with its own app to allow you to monitor Suvi's cooking from your phone. You can even make some adjustments remotely if you so desire. Suvi also offers a meal delivery service called Smart Meals. If you want to take all the work out of meal preparation, this might be something to consider. Smart Meals offers the option to deliver chef-designed meals that are specifically designed for the Suvi system. In a nutshell, you choose a plan based on frequency, use their meal app planner to choose from over 60 options to create your own combination of meals. The meals are delivered to your door, and then all you need to do is load the meal, scan the instructions into the device, and Suvi will handle the rest. Well, now what do users say about the Suvi? Most of the comments are very positive for the first generation Suvi, and it seems that some of the complaints anyway, from the Generation 1 users have been addressed in this version too. However, it's really clear that the robot required some complex engineering, and so some users report a number of kinks that still need to be worked out. Some folks, for instance, mentioned the refrigeration, while very handy, is often quite noisy for a unit so small. Others have reported that you need to be very careful when using your Suvi to bake, because the heating element is very close to the top of the tray used to bake food. And some have experienced as the baked food rises, it sticks to the heating element. And while the Suvi is supposed to cook enough food for 4 adults, our research shows that the meals are very light. For instance, you can only sous vide 2 steaks, 1 in each tray, which most likely will not be enough for 4 average adults. And also, some found that the water reservoir was hard to refill. But everyone we interviewed agreed that with all its faults, the Suvi customer service is a top-notch team, and they're going to go out of their way to help make things right. The sous vide comes with a 100-day home trial, so check the link in the description for details on this offer. Based on customer reviews and our research, we've compiled a list of what sous vide got right and some areas where there's room for improvement. If you've had any experiences with your sous vide, good or bad, leave a comment below. Knowing what your experience has been will help other folks decide if sous vide is a good fit for them. Thanks. Instead of calling its Omni Cooker a robot, TOKIT believes it has created a smart home chef designed to provide an all-in-one solution for those with limited kitchen space. They claim you can implement 11 cooking modes on this one machine, which will in effect eliminate the need for up to 21 electric kitchen utensils. Unlike the sous vide's 2 cooking chambers, the TOKIT prepares all of its ingredients in one mixing bowl. And while that might sound somewhat limiting when it comes to the variety of meals, TOKIT has a cloud-based recipe platform named Cookenjoy to provide thousands of free international recipes. On its tablet-like 7-inch screen, you can choose from a library of thousands of recipes on the Cookenjoy Cloud Cookbook. Omnicook will lead you through each step of the recipe, with the Omnicook automatically setting the required temperatures and blade speeds, leaving you to simply put in the ingredients as needed. Once one part of the recipe is finished, you'll hear a tone through the Omnicook's speaker, letting you get on with other jobs in the meantime without risking burning or overcooking your creation. Now, while there are some customer complaints about the accuracy of the scale, this idea of combining the scale and timer with the mixing bowl is simple and efficient. Once the recipe is in the machine, all you need to do is add your ingredient into the mixing bowl until it tells you to stop. And with all the timing for you done, it saves you the hassle having to set your stopwatch or forgetting to press the start button. It has an optional steamer set that you should probably consider seriously if you want to get closer to using the Omnicook for a complete meal. There is a rice steamer at the bottom and a double-layered steamer which allows you to steam another 2 dishes for your meal when you use the bundled simmer basket. Place your veggies or small red potatoes here and you're good to go. You might want to consider the slow cook plug too. This lets you remove the blade set, increasing the total capacity of the bowl should your recipe not require regular stirring. The steamer is currently available for an additional $59, while the slow cook plug will cost you an extra $24.90. The designers thought through the key pieces of the Omnicook. For instance, it has a 500-watt motor mixer blades, which can spin at speeds between 40 to 12,000 RPM. So it can chop ingredients for a stew or become a coffee bean grinder with just a quick twist of its central control knob. To help with healthy cooking, it also has a 1200-watt thermometer-controlled heater, which can maintain any temperature between 95 degrees and 350 degrees Fahrenheit. This gives it great flexibility for the various recipes it supports. The mixing bowl is made of food-safe 304 grade stainless steel, and it locks into place so it'll only operate when safely attached. It has its own Wi-Fi connection for access to the Cookenjoy cloud-based recipe service, so no Bluetooth connection to a phone is required. But there are some very compelling use cases for an app, and users have asked about that. Maybe one will be coming in the future. You use the 7-inch touchscreen to flick through the library, while the tactile control wheel below the display offers a pretty intuitive way to alter the mixer speed, temperature, and duration for different stages of a recipe. Some users have found, like we mentioned before, that the scale isn't all that accurate, and the unit's ability to connect to Wi-Fi seems limited by distance to your router. Also, just keep in mind it doesn't support currently 5 GHz Wi-Fi, so make sure you have a slow Wi-Fi available to use its Wi-Fi feature. As you can tell, we're pretty impressed with the TOKIT Omni Cook, but there are some areas where we see room for improvement. Here's our list of what they got right and areas to work. If you've had any experiences with your Omnicook, good or bad, please leave a comment below. And knowing what your experience has been will help other folks decide if the TOKIT Omni Cook is a good fit for them. Thanks. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe. And be sure to turn on bell notifications so you don't miss any videos just like this one. And if you found this video enjoyable, be sure to check out our 10 Latest Gadgets 2022 coming soon, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.